Some of you are struggling because you're using Junzuki stance, which is this, shoulder width apart. So that means this has got to travel 2 or 3 times. You've got to haul it across. So when you're doing any sort of combination or partner work, you really need to be in your Tatai Seishan. So if you see this line here, heel, toes. You need to use your Tatai Seishan. Tatai Seishan is not for Christmas. Right, you just don't bring it out for Seishan Kata. When you're doing your kedis, you should be using Tatai Seishan. If you're using Junzuki stance, in Modoryu you have to think about your center line, your Senju-sen. So if I'm here, yeah, my center is here. If I'm going to do my geri, Gary, fighting stance. Sorry. So if I'm in Junzuki stance, can you make sure you come around and see what I'm doing? This is the width, yeah? And I'm in the center, push Gary, there. If I lift the foot up, I'm not going to kick you, maybe. So if I lift it up to the center, can you see I'm just going to fall to the side? So if I'm in my tate, that's my center line. And if I go to kick, it's very easy because I haven't had to move the center line. If I'm in Junzuki stance, I have to go this to stand on one leg. That means the kick's going to go here, and then I'm going to fall back over here. Do you understand that? So when you're doing your combinations or your kedis, always try and, or combination, try and use Tatai Seishan. Took me 2 or 3 years to actually feel comfortable in this. Yamen. And really it only came about when Otsuka II came over. Everything was done like this. Always like this. Yeah? And back into your fighting stance. Using Tatai Seishan. Far easier to do. You don't have to move your center. As soon as you move your center, you have to compete with your balance. So if you can keep your Senju-sen, your center line, yeah? The worst one is Yushiro Geri. If I start from here, there's a center line. If I do Yushiro Geri, yeah, if you're a beginner and you're teaching it, yes, I fully understand. You're taking your foot across, you're turning, Shiro Geri, and guess what? I've missed him. Because I've moved my center. If we move my Tatai Seishan, I can get him in the center. So Tatai Seishan is very important for your kicks. For my geri, for your Shiro Geri, for your combinations, because you're not having to go to the, you know, it's not natural going to side. Okay, for sure. If these punches come in Tomoko Mizuki, okay, again, yeah, then you would move to the side. But that's Taisabaki, that's a different thing. But try and use your Tatai Seishan for your Mai-geris, for your combinations, yeah, for your partner work, because everything then is on the center line and you don't have to keep on transferring your body weight. Yep. Okay, yeah, man. Wish. So, can you get back into your lines? So, I want you to think about, yeah, moving this and moving across that way, using your body. Ready? Mush. Good. Now you're going to come back. Whoa, stop there. Now you're going to come back the other way. Use your Tatai Seishan, not your Zenko Tadachi stance. So now come across with your back leg. Oish. Ready? Change stance. Oish. I'm going to do a couple. Move this way. So use your hip. Oish. And now coming back the other way. It's too wide. Go from one Tate Seishan to another Tate Seishan. Where'd you see that? Going from one Tate Seishan to another Tate Seishan. Any of your combinations, Seishan. Seishan Kata. Ready? Oish. Good. Then you're winding it up, not just for the move, but for the Zuki as well. Ready? Now move this way. Ready? Oish. Okay, yeah, man. Okay, right. So we're going to join up a Kette Gakuzuki no Tsukame with a Kion, where you can use this back leg and this. So does everybody know Kion number 6? Yes? No? No matter? We'll do it. Okay. So from there, left leg forward. You'll have to forgive my soccer toe. All right, since my hip. You know what? When you're getting older, you have to accept things sometimes, don't you? Yeah. It's not like the young guys. I wish I was young again with this knowledge, but anyway. So from there, lunge Jodan. Oish. Now, tsugi. So it's this hip and a soccer toe. Oish. Yamen. Okay, so spread round. Couple of things, but we'll deal with the first one. Yeah? Jodan. Tsugi Sokoto. Then you went. Didn't use this. Didn't use a Kuriashi. So 1, 2. Can you see you using your back leg and this Kuriashi? Not just dropping and punching, because that locks in your distance. You want to have the potential to create as much distance if you wanted to. I'm attacking you. Wish. So first move, right? Okay, second move, wish. Okay, you ready? Because I'm going to go for it. Ready? Wish. Can you see how I can use the back leg and really push in and go for it? Not just this. Yeah, 1, 2. I've not got my mai. I've not really got any power in this punch. So we're going to practice Kion number 6. Yeah, with 1. Push-ya. I'll get you next time, okay? With this, don't do it straight off, because some people might not know, okay? But from here, try and fall and punch. So take your time, build it up with your partner. But I definitely want to see control. You've seen the might, you've seen the distance, the direction, and you've seen the distance. You're going to use your back leg, your body weight to try and knock his head off. Not the first or two, be sensible about what you're doing. Yeah? Is everybody okay with the move, or do you want me to go through it? The combination? Yeah, go through the combination? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So everybody, where you are, it doesn't matter. Take a left fighting stance. Oish. So from there, lunge Jodan. Now I want to turn my hip and Sokoto. Now keep it up. You don't know whether you got to go forward, backwards, sideways, anyway. Now I want to use this one to try and knock his head off. Oish. Good, and out. So again, left leg forward. Make sure if you want to come down here, it doesn't matter. Okay?
That's it.
Okay? So again, okuriashi. 1. Oish. Tsugi sokto. Tsugi. Oish. Hold. Think where he is. Now go for it. Hey! Okay, once more. This time when you do the gaku on a kioi. So can you see how this has actually come to life now? Yeah, instead of just dropping and pushing, you're actually going for his head. Okay, the defense. Well, there's no attacker and no defense. The uki, yeah? Tori. Get it right one of these days. So from there, come forward a little bit. Not this. Doesn't matter whether it's back, front, back, front, to the side. Ready? Oish. Not back. Not back. Shimizu Sensei said, never go back. If you go back, you can go to the side. Or you can go for 45-ish. All right, but never go back, because as soon as you go back, your mental state changes to a defensive. Yeah? So, to the side. Oish. Now, cover. He's coming towards your head, so what are you going to move first? Your head. Move your head. Now, punch. Hand out. Once more. Ready. Punch. Hey. Coming forward, move your head. Punch. And out. So can you partner off? Take your time. But really, I want this. Yeah? Check your balance, check the direction, check the distance. Go for your gaku. Yeah? Carry on.